So the thing that I want to talk about when it comes to organic search is a strategy that we use and we teach our customers to use. And it's called wide and deep. It's just, I'll show it to you in a minute. This is a picture of our blog post or blog list page. And it kind of looks like this, blog after blog after blog after blog. You kind of write more blogs. HubSpot teaches you inbound marketing. They tell you to just close your eyes and blog. Okay, right? Just blog and everything is going to solve all your problem. And I wish all of you would just blog all day and all your problems were solved. It's not going to get solved. There's a lot of different things that you can do. I'm going to teach you one thing. It's called wide and deep. And what I mean by that is there was a study done by 1 million pages searched. I don't know if you guys seen this graph before. 1 million pages on organic search. They studied every bit of it, and the correlation that they brought was the number of words on the page to the position on Google. And the first page of Google, first position, or number 2, they all have roughly 2,000 words of content for a blog post. I write a lot of content. I know how hard it is to write 1,300 words, let alone 2,000 words. And I know some of you are blogging. How long are those posts?
I don't do it. I have no idea.
Do you have any kind of length?
500.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So this chart definitely will help you because 500s and all those are kind of like further down so that if you...
On the chart.
Right. If you really wanted to increase that organic traffic with doing nothing else, just blogging, I would really, really encourage you to start writing more. That's still not the hack. That's what I meant by there's more than just the hacks I talked about. So the wide and deep kind of strategy goes like this. So I try to make it really simple for all of us to understand. So back to this close your eyes and blog. So I'm just giving you examples of posts. So there's a free SEO analysis post, and there's another one we posted next week or next Wednesday or Tuesday that says ways to save time or money in XYZ. Here's 5 tactics. Doesn't that sound like blog posts? Right? Sounds like blog posts. How to do XYZ, social media tools that we use, secrets of page length. I just made that up. So this is kind of what everybody does. Am I right? Because you are taught to just go right. And this is what you put in your social media posts. This is what you do everything else. This is what everybody fundamentally understands as SEO. And that's it. You pay somebody to do it because I can't write it, so I'm going to pay somebody or whatever else. So that's how that kind of goes. What I'm suggesting is you're not going to get people to link to this particular piece that you wrote because it's just like everybody else's piece. It might be 2,000 words. So you're definitely going to get organic traffic. Don't get me wrong. If you write long enough and you have really good content and it's relevant to whatever somebody's searching, it's going to show up. But you need to build authority. That means you need to get incoming links. Everybody know about links and getting more authority, right? Well, I'll talk about it afterwards. But so building the authority is how you're going to win the game. So if you want to build authority for your domain name, what I'm suggesting is you write a really, really awesome, maybe it's going to take you 7,000 words of content. It's going to take you to do some research, and you write a really long form. And what you do with that piece is that you're going to start promoting that piece as if none of the other blogs exist on your website. You're going to start contacting people and say, hey, I know you have such and such resources on your website, and I've written this piece, and it's supposed to cover everything under the planet for this particular topic. Or you have a resource on your website which is outdated. I have a better one. Will you mind? You probably get emails like this to some of you. I definitely do. Will you like to share my infographics? What you're doing is that you're basically promoting it, and this guy right here gets all the links. Because it gets all the links, it's going to get shared across the domain name, and everything else starts to rank. Does that resonate? Make sense? Rather than trying to promote every little thing that you have. And this guy should be 600 words, because if you don't have more to write than 600, it's okay. Maybe this would be 2,000 words. But that is the thing that you're working on. So after this session, I hope everybody's got the thing. So in your case with the education and trying to do books for students is to do that research. What can you give that is of so much value that other people will stop and watch? Because all of us are too busy. We have no freaking time. Right? The next blogs or the next piece of whatever you see on Facebook, we don't click on. But you would pay attention to the thing that actually looks like a lot. It's like a lot. Like you scroll and you're like, man, this never ends. Okay, I'm going to share. Right? We've done that. Do you agree? Too long didn't read, but it looks good to me. I'll let everybody else see it. That's what that is. And that definitely helps. And you see that piece, it's like it's got like so many shares. So like, oh my gosh. But that was the strategy all along. It wasn't to get all kinds of shares on everything. But there's only a few websites that get across the board tens and thousands of shares, and there's these. So for our case, we have a local SEO piece that we wrote, and we have, all kinds of content on it. We have definitions of words, pictures and videos and everything. We just really went all out. So that's what we use to promote. For organic search, if you have these longer posts and you didn't do anything else, you will tend to rank higher on those posts than just the smaller ones. But the problem is all of us need content to post every day, and I'd rather be posting my content on social media than somebody else's content. So that's one thing. And if you were to continue to just follow that, there are websites that have like 18 posts and gets 100,000 visits, because those tend to rank for long tail keywords. Because there's so many keywords on that page. So many, and the fact like Google doesn't care about the title tag and the headline matching to rank you for a term. It'll rank you for everything it thinks it's good for. So sometimes this one page, even though you're getting a lot of authority and everything like that, it will just rank for a lot of stuff just right off the bat. And if you have any questions, let me know. But as far as like sharing content, we're all likely to share something because it looks so in depth, and that they've literally put, it's like a PhD thesis paper. You know what I mean? And it's hard. Like we try to do this once a quarter, but we can't even pull it up because there's so many things we're trying to do. But if we plan ahead for a year, we can do this. Think about that thing that you want to do after this. What is that ultimate content piece that you want to do? And that's where I actually would work on adding call to actions, because you want that thing to convert. That's going to get a lot of visits. So you put a call to action way up at the top, a subscriber button, or download XYZ from here, right? Get into our list and give away something, 15 XYZ. Because that's going to convert the most. Because these other views are going to kind of just come and go.